Welcome back, guys. So in this video we are going to talk about how to embed a YouTube video into our website, as well as how to embed an Instagram picture and a Snapchat snap code. I probably use YouTube's embed feature more than any other social media site combined. Not only is it easy to use, it is a quick way to put links to your videos on your site without having to bog down the size of your specific site. There's nothing being stored on my site except for the code for that link. Definitely saves on space. I've been using YouTube for years. It's a very reliable site. And you'll notice down here I have the YouTube bucket created. I just put video title and description of video. So let's add some content. So if we go into the browser here and type in YouTube, I'm already logged in, so it's showing my site. And then I can click on videos to see a list of videos or playlists. And so let's just pick on the last video I did, which was JavaScript for Beginners Part 2. I'm going to click the pause because we don't need to play it yet. If you haven't seen it, I encourage you to check it out. And all we have to do to get the embed code is scroll down until we see this button that says share. Click on the share button. And of course, at first it just gives you your typical share link. But that's not the link we want. We want to click on the word embed down here because that will give us the embed code we're after. And notice here that YouTube not only gives us the code, we could even tell it to start at a certain place. So if we had a 20-minute video and we just wanted to share the last 5 minutes, we can do that here. And then for embed options, we have a few. We could show suggested videos when the video finishes, show player controls, show video title and player actions, and or enable privacy enhanced mode. So I'm going to just go with the default options here and just copy this link. Once we have it copied, we just jump into our code here. And here is where I have the YouTube section. So right below the closing paragraph tag above the closing section tag, I'm just going to paste that link there. And notice here, it's the YouTube video link, but it has the embed word added to it. So it's going to look different than if we had just pasted the link itself. Let's save this and refresh our browser and see what it looks like. And there it is. See, doesn't that look great? It looks like it belongs there. It's very clean. And then all I would need to do is update the text up here, put the title if I want to, or I could put the description below it. And if we click play, it would start to play the video from within our website. So it doesn't take them to the YouTube site. They could actually watch it from within the video. Pretty cool, right? So I'm just going to pause that here. So now on our site we have YouTube. We have all sorts of fun Twitter stuff. And then if we keep going, all that's left is our Instagram bucket. We need to add something there. So to do that, we're going to jump into my other browser here and go into our Instagram site. Here is mine. And then all you need to do is find an Instagram post that you want to share. So I'm going to pick on this one. I think that this little guy is so darn cute. And then similar to Twitter, all we have to do is click on the more, which for them is 3 dots, and then click on the word embed. And it gives us the embed code. Just click in the box, Control-C or Command-C for copy, or click the copy embedded code. And then we'll scroll down to where we want to put it. And I'm going to put it below the closing paragraph again, above the closing section, and then scroll over. And it's really that simple. Then we just save, go in our browser, refresh, and there we have it. Now notice it didn't load. I'm going to put it on the server and we should be able to see that pop up. It's a little big though, so I want to mess with the size. To change the size of our embedded feed, we just jump into our code here and scroll over until we find that max width. So I'm looking here, here's the margin. Right here, max width 658. If I change this to, let's just try 200 and save that, if we go in here and refresh, oh, much better. So see, then it makes it smaller. Now let me throw this up on my web server so that you can see it load. Be back in a flash. Boom, there we go. So this is the site on a web server. Notice up here at the top, it's a true address. And if we scroll down, here is our YouTube video, our Twitter feed, our hashtag campaign, and then here is our Instagram photo. And see, yep, it loaded. It needs to be on a web server. So last, what are we missing? Snapchat. Snapchat has definitely become one of the major players in the social media world as of late. So we're going to jump into my site here and we're going to give them their own section. So I am going to copy this Instagram section here and then I am going to paste that down here. Change the heading to Snapchat and then the placeholder text to description of Snapchat account. And then I am going to delete the embed code for Instagram. And now we're ready to put in a Snapchat shout out. So let's save this and go into our browser, close out of this. And for Snapchat, right now, the only capability they have for embed code so far, I'm sure that it will continue to grow, is what's called a snap code. A snap code is your profile picture, but these dots around it, they may seem like everyone has them, but they're all unique. Think of it as a barcode. It's a scannable code. If someone was logged into their Snapchat account and then held up their phone to this, it would pull up that person's account, like a QR code. To get to this, you just type in the web address up here, accounts.snapchat.com, accounts/snapcodes. It will ask you to log in and then it will show you your snap code. Then you can scroll down and click to download the snap code. And then it will give you this downloadable file that's a zip file, and then you just unzip it. So if we open this here, then we'll notice that it will give us a ping, an SVG, and then a snap code Bitmoji SVG, which is a scalable vector graphic, the up-and-coming graphics format for those of you graphic designers out there. So all I need to do is take my snapcode Bitmoji and then I want to save it into the folder with the rest of my images for my website. So I'm going to copy it and then make my way to my website, my images, and then I'm going to paste it. And there we go, we see it right there. I am going to click on the title itself and copy that so I have it. And then we're going to jump into our code and put a link to that image. So that would be image source equals in quotes, then the link, and in front of it I need to put images because it's in the images folder. There we go. Alt would be Snapchat snapcode Bitmoji, and then we need to wrap the alt in quotes. There we go, and then close that out. So then let's save this and refresh it. Wow, that's big. We don't want it to be that big. So there's a couple of different ways we can resize it. Obviously, we can use CSS and tell it to be smaller, but that doesn't take away the fact that it is that large, and we don't want to take up that much space if we don't have to. So it's always best to resize images using a graphic design program whenever possible. So I personally am going to use Photoshop to change the size of this image. I have the image open here. I'm in Adobe Photoshop CC, and then I'm just going to go to image and go down to image size, and see right now it is massive at 4,000 by 4,000. So I'm going to go in here and just do 150, much better, and click OK. And see, now it's definitely much smaller. I'm going to go to File, Export, Quick Export as Ping, and I'm going to save this in my Hello World folder and then click Save. So here it is down here. I'm going to drag it and put it back into my images folder. And see, notice it is down here. So then we're going to go back into my code, and then we're going to change the SVG extension to a PNG for ping. Save that, and then let's reload our browser and see if that looks better. Oh, much better, right? And that's how we can make a Snapchat snap code. And that's it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed learning how to embed a YouTube video, an Instagram photo, and a Snapchat snap code. I just want to take a quick moment to say I've really enjoyed showing you all how to build websites using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I hope you are finding these videos informative. Keep in mind I also have videos on how to use Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, Dreamweaver, the Canvas Learning Management System, and we'll continue to add videos on various applications and programs when I hear there's interest to do it. So that you are notified if I post new videos, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications. Hit a like if you enjoyed this video. As always, it's great to see you, and until next time, have a good one.